Hey folks, Mike and McGee here. We've got a big problem on this place, and you're looking at her right there. This little girl is very naughty. Even her mother knows it. This girl thinks that she has the right to suck the milk out of her half-sister who is pregnant and is making milk, getting ready to have a baby.
Oh no. Don't be doing that. Notice Mom getting in the way between them and watch what she does with her head. Boom. She goes and stands between them again. Now watch what Mom does when she notices. Boom. Get off. But the persistence of the calf is too much. Nobody can keep this calf from nursing. We'll just speed this up for the sake of time, but as you can see, persistent and endless. Then out of the blue, Mom comes back over. Bam! Get off my daughter. Funny thing is, they're both her daughters, just out of different boys. She's doing her best to make her act right, but I'm telling you, it ain't gonna work.
Now, if you know anything about mama cows, baby cows, you know that first 2 days of colostrum is absolutely essential for that calf's health and life. I don't even know if she screwed it up to the point that the cow won't give colostrum when it has the baby. I don't know. I've never had this happen before, but Rosebud is not woman enough to kick her off. Rosebud is letting it happen. There's a few times I've noticed that it's not been her happiest time, that she really didn't like it, but a calf can be very persistent, and this calf is very persistent. Even her mother knows this is wrong. She goes up to her and knocks her off of Rosebud with her head over and over again. But does that deter the little fart? No, the little rascal just goes right back to it again, sucking on and on and on until there's nothing left. I've got something in my arsenal that I think might help. This is a nose ring. It goes in the nose of a calf, and it hangs there. Then when they go to suck, these little pokers poke the mama's bag. And what do you think pokers on a mama's bag will do? Mama won't like that. So we're gonna get out here, we're gonna install this piece of equipment, this piece of hardware, and we're gonna see if it'll work. Let's go do it. Hey baby, come here. Let's go out here in the grass. I don't want to get covered in mud. Now this little girl's up in size now. I'm not sure this is even gonna fit her, but I'm gonna see if it will. Hey baby. Hey baby. I'm not sure that I'm gonna be able to do this. Do you have the halter where you can put her on a rope? I think we're going to get her on a rope. Okay. Go ahead and get her caught. You're the man with the plan on this. This is your calf anyway.
I kind of tried to make a halter with it.
Yeah, well, you just do what you normally do. I saw you catch her the other day. Wow. She's trying to put her nose in it for you, man. She was trying to put her nose in it, literally. I think she likes the old boy. Now, I'm sure there are people out there that think this is cruel and unusual punishment, and they're going to tell me I should just separate them, separate her from them. I have nowhere to put her. Look right there. That's her daddy. He's big, he's mean, he's in her face. Some of the people that think this is cruel would think it would be okay to put her out there with her daddy. Her daddy don't love her. Her daddy probably don't even know he's her daddy. And her daddy would try to breed her, it's not gonna happen. We are not putting her in with him. It's the owner's responsibility to be responsible to make sure stuff works. Now, when she was born, she also couldn't be out here. We had her up in a different pasture that had a pig in it. You might remember that. That video's got over 3 million views. People were all up in arms I would have a calf with a pig. It didn't last long. I got the calf out. I wasn't going to leave a calf with a pig, but it was long enough to get the whole the whole shebang. I mean to tell you, people got up in arms about that. Now these things are made with these plastic pokers sticking out this direction. We want this pointing away from the calf. We don't want it pointing in, because then it won't give any pokes to the female. We've got to poke the female, because if the calf doesn't poke the mama, or the, in this case, half sister, it's not going to work. Come here, little girl. This band-aid just keeps coming off. I poked myself pretty good myself today. Now you get her like that where she can't get away, okay? Spread this out. Oh boy, we're gonna have to let Matt do the holding. You hold her now. I'm gonna come around like this and get beside her and pet her. Hold her, hold her, hold her. We're just walking. Okay, I think Caleb's gonna have to be the cameraman, and Matthew, who is now the cameraman, is gonna have to be the calf helper man. And we may have to lay this calf down on the ground. Let's do that. Now, there are ways to handle calves, and you can lay them down pretty easy if you know what you're doing. So, I think I'll try to get a hold of that back leg, and we'll just let her walk around that way, and I think she'll go right down. You have to just kind of pull the head down. I'm gonna put this back in my pocket. I'm going to do this. Alright, I want to get that other foot. I'm going to get this foot. Let her roll over. Alright, just keep her head down. If her head stays down, she'll be down. We got a problem. I think it's too small for her. A big animal, if you keep their head down on the ground, they will stay on the ground. They can't get up. In order for her to get up, she has to have her head up first. But I don't think this is going to work. This seems to be way too small. I may have to order something online that's made for bigger animals. They ain't supposed to be nursing when they're this size. And she was completely weaned when we put her out here. She hadn't been with a female with milk forever. Her own mama won't let her drink. That shows you right there something ain't right. Her half sister will let her suck, but her own mother won't. It needs a gap about that wide. This is a Leatherman multi-tool. Multi-tools are made for multitasking. If I take off 1/8 of an inch on either side, that'll gain me 1/4 inch, and that's all I need. That's much better. I don't want to make it too loose to where it falls off of her. Here's something right here, folks. Anytime you cut pieces of plastic in the cow pasture, you've got to pick it up and get rid of it, because they will eat it. Yeah, they ain't real smart. Metal too. Metal, they'll eat metal quicker than plastic. All right, let's put this on her. Don't let her rut. Keep her head down, keep her head down. Oh, she forced her way up. She said, I ain't having nothing to do with that. Matt, I thought you was a man. I thought you was a man, Matt.
She picked me up.
Oh my goodness, Matthew. Okay, that fits a whole lot better. Look here. Let me just see how tight it feels in there. It's got to be pretty tight or she'll rip it off. I think I'm going to leave it on her like that and see what happens. If I make it any looser, I think it's going to just fall right off. I think she'll rip it off. So, the next thing you're going to see in this video, we're going to be documenting how this works. Okay, Matt, turn her loose.
How do you get this thing loose?
You need a professional like Matt, like Caleb, I guess. All you got to do is slip it over her ear. Just slip it over her ear. Slip that one over her ear, it'll fall right off. There you go. Now, she's not impressed very much. You got both gates open over there. She won't go out, but... All right, let's see how it goes. Look here, look here. This guy's not very happy about it either. You talk about a bull that's ready to squabble. He would squabble with a fence post, and I promise you that. He's wanting to get at her. He ain't worried about the nose ring. He's wanting to get to her. Okay, update. We had to take it out and we cut it even wider because it was a little too tight. We checked her about 24 hours later. Seemed like it needed to be loosened up. Now, it may be too loose. We'll see. Ha ha. Okay. Drop your head, little girl. Just calm down. Just calm down. I was wanting to test it just a little more. Just feel it with my... Yeah, that's much better, ain't it?
Yeah, it can flip and
Yeah.
It's got wiggle room.
All right.
Now, hopefully not too much wiggle room, but we'll find out.
I don't think it'll fall off the way it fell. She's got a real good sized nose. It's been a couple weeks since we put the nose ring in the calf. We contacted, through my neighbor, we contacted a dairy, asked them what to do in a situation where a heifer's getting sucked and the milk supply is coming in before the calf is born. They said, you got two choices, either continue milking or you can dry her up and hope that she's at least a month away from being due. We didn't feel like she was a month away from being due, so we continued milking. It's unusual to milk a cow that didn't have her calf yet. She had the calf this morning, and we've never had one this color. This is a very unusual color. Let's go take a look at it. As you can see, Daffodil's still got her nose ring. She's doing fine. She's able to eat all she wants. But now she can't steal the milk for herself. It would be kind of a dirty deal to be taking the milk from your half-sister. How would that make her? The niece? I don't know, but that would be dirty. But as you see, cows don't care. But let's go take a look at this calf. Hey, mama. What on earth? This is pretty. Like a gray color. We got us a boy. Got us a little bully. Well, that's kind of good because we've had so many heifers, but what a color. Never had one that color before. Yeah. Really nice. You want to get some feed and try to get mama caught up and ready to milk? He's just now getting dried off good. Wow. Beautiful. It's unreal. Unbelievable. So that concludes, I guess, the whole nose ring situation. See what Mama's doing? She's wanting to take that calf off and hide it. That's their natural instinct, is to take the calf and hide it. I can't get over this color. It's like a grayish blue. A grayish blue color. I wonder if it's gonna get stripes like Daddy, because Daddy is the bull out there that gave Daffodil her stripes. It's amazing, this head is kind of reddish while the body is gray. That's amazing. I love messing with these crossbreeds. Here's the breed selection. Mama is half brown Swiss and half Jersey. Daddy is a half Zebu, a quarter Jersey, and a quarter Guernsey. You can figure that out. I don't know what the calf is, but I know it's a part of like 5 different breeds. Guernsey, Jersey, Zebu, brown Swiss. I guess that's it, 4 different breeds. Here comes Mama. Shake that feed and see if we can get her in. Look at Mama, look at Mama. There ain't nothing like the instinct of a mama and that baby. It's unreal. It's our first calf. We had to separate the bull from the cows because he was ramming his head into our cows and heifers right here, intentionally making them miscarry. And so, at least that's what it seemed like. She, about this time last year, had a dead baby. She was about 2 or 3 months away from really being due. So technically it's not her first calf, but it is her first live calf. Like nephew, like aunt. Be interesting to see if it gets stripes like that. If you can't tell, we're pretty excited about it. But that's all we've got for you today. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you on the next video.